Alright guys, Rob here with DNR Outdoors. It's that time of the year. I just drove by this spot and thought, maybe some mushrooms will be here. Literally the first tree. I don't know what kind of tree that is, but the first tree that I looked at and I was like, that looks like a mushroom tree. And there's one poking up out of the ground right there. I ain't looked around him yet. He ain't a big one. That's the first one. I would leave these that are this size. I would, honestly, but there's a lot of mushroom hunting that goes on here. We're gonna look around, see if there's any more around. I don't know if you can see that impression in the ground, but I was literally kneeled on one. As far as I know, these are gray morels. We're still under the same tree here. Still not huge, but that's some better ones. Two more. Look at that tiny one there. My God. This is definitely a spot I'll be coming back to. All right, guys. This one's getting left. Just wanted to record it. Where'd you go, booger? There he is. When you can't even find them in the camera, you definitely got to be leaving them. But there's two that we'll pick. These aren't around, maybe this tree, but this is just in the open. Spots I usually find them like this in the open. There's only a few, but it's a few more. There's another one we ain't gonna pick. I can tell you one kind of tree back here is, and that's a black walnut. Seen a lot of black walnut husks back here. Another one in that same area as those last couple, though. No more big pickers yet. Y'all seeing any I ain't seeing? Here, I was going to put my foot down. Just about got that one. Two more right there. I tell you what, guys. We got a decent amount here. I found a decent amount before work this morning. So we're gonna leave some of these and hopefully they won't get nabbed. Onto a piece of private that I have permission on. And there's got moss growing around it. The hat gets to come off finally. Got one, let's look around. Right up from that last one. Another little picker size. There's one we'll leave. Little one popping up. A little bit farther from that last spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's another one. 5, if it'll focus. 5 of them right here. It's a big gamble, even on this private land, because other people look here. To leave these, it's a big gamble, but I think we might leave them. See if maybe they can get a little bigger. You there, boys and girls? Couple of them in here. You probably grab that one. Couple of mushrooms. Looking like 3. 3 for now, 1 picker. We'll take that. There's another one under the old crooked tree. We'll pick him. I'd leave a lot more of these over here on this where it's private. But I've had some little ones that I found already go missing, so we'll just get the decent sized ones. By no means huge, but they're good in some taters. There's one I must have walked right by this morning. Coming back through the way I came. We got 6. Not seeing any more around this one. Another piece of public. About stepped on another one. Hiding in that grass good right here in this spot. There's a decent one. A couple of decent ones right here. That double there. Where'd it go? I seen a double. There it is. We might pick 1 or 2 of these, but I'll probably leave the other smaller ones in hopes they make it. Check that out. Another double. And a single. I picked some mushrooms already today. They're about this size, but I think I'm gonna leave them and just hope nobody finds them. It's a nice looking double though. Be some good mushrooms in about 2 days. Still in the same area. Check this out. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's about a dozen of them just right here in this area. And it's kind of hard to pass on those. Good sized mushrooms, and they're out in the open, easy to see. Somebody will have them in a day or 2 if we don't get them. We'll pick a couple of them and leave some of these smaller ones. That's cool right there though, look at that pile right there. 4 of them together and then a couple more off to the side. That's cool. Better view of that, I can't get over that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right there. That's so cool. All right, guys. I've looked around and I think we're gonna get them. They're just out in the open too much. No good clusters like this all over the place back here, but we found one. That is so cool. I'll never get over that. It's awesome. Which one do we start with? Let's go on the edge first. One morel. Let's get that big in there next. I say big, but big for around here. This particular area. Every day, more and more of these things are starting to pop up. Working on a little bit of a mess, plus those other ones we found earlier. There's another one. There's one we'll leave. So there's just about as many of them that we're leaving as there is that we're taking. They're on that side of the foot and that side of the foot. Couple more little ones. That one's coming through there. Not a bad flush back here this year. Hiding under the leaves. Couple more over there. No, we're gonna leave these just a little too small. And that other little one go. Look how little that one is back there. He's hiding. Look at that little one. We'll leave these. The more you get in your hat, the more easy it becomes to leave them. And we've got a couple, so. Down to a different spot. Looky, looky. Biggest one of the year so far. Awesome. Oh, found some smaller ones on this same piece. Oh, there's another one right there under my nose. Look at that big one. And I noticed that the mushrooms here were a good bit bigger than mushrooms I've been finding in other spots. Frost started to get him. So they're getting a little more sunshine or something over here. They're bigger than the average mushroom you'll find right now. Shoot, yeah, that made it worth the walk out here. A little bit more walking and we got rewarded. 2 more decent ones. There. I only found a couple in this spot last year. Somebody probably beat me to it. Looky there. Behind us, we walked over them. Now they're good. Looky there. I think these are black walnut trees. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's a good sized one there. Nice little change up of the tiny ones we've been finding all day. Definitely some better ones sprouting in this spot. Let's look around that one, see if we can find another one. It's one of those that ain't even growing on a tree. It's just out here in the open. Usually if I find them like that, there's only 1 or 2 though. That's the thing. Boy, oh boy, am I glad we checked this spot. Look at that one. New biggest one of the year. That one. Nice. Boys, I tell you, this spot ain't got the quantity, but if you want to walk for them, it's got some quality right now. Oh, they're good and back there. If I left some of these smaller ones alone, they'd be about this size and even just maybe overnight if it'll stay warm enough, but God, it's so risky. I've said that about 8 times in this video, but you just never know when somebody's gonna come and get them. It's part of the pain of the public. Well, this ain't a mushroom, but I thought it was pretty cool. These deer trails. Wore down, son. 1, 2, 3 of them coming together right here. And some tracks in the dirt. I find a lot more obvious deer trails than that. My goodness. I got the ground tore up down through here. They've been walking it so much. Interesting. A big old track.